What's up, everybody? I'm Marvin Fant, and this is Fant Rant. Now, Fant Rant is about things that I want to get off my chest, things that irritate me, and things that may irritate you also, but things I want to bring to the forefront that may be overlooked. And I got several of them. And the first one is, or also, I may be bringing this to your attention that you may not have known, is that there have been COVID-19 checks that have been put out. Okay, whereas the government has had this stimulus package. Okay, now checks were sent out. Okay, I'm sure you've gotten one, and those of you know that your loved ones and so forth. But did you know that there were checks that went out to people who died? Okay, people that were deceased. And that can easily happen, say, because people die every day. So say a check is sent out to a certain person, and as that check is en route to that person, that person, say, dies. Okay, or they already have it pinpointed that such and such person is going to get this check. Before the check goes out, the person dies. There have been situations where the relatives of the deceased person receiving the check, they get the check, and then they try to cash it, but they're not able to cash it because the person died. Well, the family member still needs that check. So initially, the government said, no, you can't do that. Then President Trump comes and says, it's okay to do it. So as soon as he says that, the check started to flow. They were cashed, so to speak. Then he comes back and says, no, you can't do it. Because he says that too many people are getting away with money that they shouldn't have had in the first place. Okay. There are many people out here going through hard times. Many people out here who have lost jobs, who are not able to get jobs or go back to work because of this pandemic. So now you have many people who are stuck in a quagmire of needing money, needing assistance, and because that their loved one passed away, and in the situations of you had a couple, married couple, both names on the check. Well, guess what? If one is deceased, that money is in limbo because the other one can't cash the check. That's rant number one. And my thing is, government, fix this situation. It's an easy fix. Let the people, let the loved ones, let those that are left behind cash the check and make use of this money. Okay, my next one, Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks is a 7-time CMA Award winner. Okay, 7 times. And upon the last time he won, he got a tweet from someone who said that it's not fair to everyone else that you keep winning all the time. Give someone else a chance. So you know what Garth Brooks did? Now some say he did the honorable thing, and he pulled himself out of the next CMA Awards. He told the representatives of the CMA Awards that please remove his name from receiving any other award. You know what I say to that? It's BS. Here's the thing. If you're that good and you keep winning best artist or best whatever, that's on those who are competing. That's on the regular artists. That's on the other artists. They need to step their game up. They need to step their game up. This reminds me of the participation trophy awards, where everybody gets an award just for showing up. No, if I were Garth Brooks, I would continue to win awards until I can't win anymore. That's what it's all about. You putting out your best, competing against others, and they're putting out their best. So I don't want to hear this thing about, well, it's not fair to everybody else. Oh well, get better. Up your game. Step your game up. That's what it's all about. Next one. Now, me being a black man, I have made it a purpose to seek out black-owned businesses. I try to do black first, because we need that in the community. We need to step up and support black-owned businesses. So, me trying to be conscientious about black-owned businesses, I was looking to take my money out of my particular bank, I'll say it, Wells Fargo, take it out and slowly put it into One United Bank. Now, One United Bank is supposed to be the biggest black bank in the nation. Okay? Now, I live in South Carolina, Anderson, South Carolina. There is not a One United Bank around. So, I have to do the bank, so I had to do the banking online. I did that. So I figured, okay, let me initially put just $50 in. I want to see how they do with me. You know, just take little baby steps and see how things go. So I set things up, have the app, deposit the money in there, $50, and then, lo and behold, I want to check out how things are looking on the app, and I wasn't able to get through. The app kept saying, well, it was showing that it was down. I tried to call. I was on the phone for almost 2 hours. Tried to call another day, on the phone for about an hour, you know, until my patience ran thin. Then I tried to email. Nothing. I tried to email. I never got any response back. No, what I got back was constant reminders of One Nation, One United Bank. I got nothing in response to what I was asking for, which was fixing the situation, or either changing the username or password. But I got no response. I even tried the chat line, got no response. So, you know what I did? Which, like I said, I'm glad I only put $50 in. So, basically what I've done is going to the store. Whenever I go into the store, I use that and slowly drain the money out, and I will not put anything back in. One United Bank, you had a chance with me, you blew it. You blew it. Here's the thing. And I've been pushing this where black people, we need to support other black-owned businesses. Fine, that's good. But in return, those black-owned businesses, you need to reciprocate. You need to have some give and take here. You need to show the love back to us. And starting with One United Bank, you failed the test. So now I'm putting word out for whoever will listen that you failed and you need to step your game up. And then there's these social distance drivers. Now, these are these people, and it seems like I'm the only one noticing this, whereas we talk about social distancing ourselves, but even before this pandemic hit, people, and have you noticed that you'll have a car come to a stop, okay, and then the car behind it will be at least a car length behind it. Instead of moving closer, they're about a car length behind. That infuriates me. A car length behind. Why? Because most of the time I've seen that they're on the phone and they're texting, so they figure, well, let me stop right here, so just in case I have this reflex action, I guess I'm only guessing for them, so that I don't hit the car in front of me. But my thing is, you got one car doing that, and then the car behind that one is doing the same thing. So now you're making that line even longer than what it should be. Please stop. Stop the madness on that. Stop. Next one is face mask litterbugs. Now, and also since this pandemic, go to a Walmart, I'm seeing gloves also. I'm seeing gloves all over the ground, face masks. People, stop being nasty. Stop being nasty. If you're getting rid of the mask, it's one of those disposable masks, take it off, put it in the trash can. They have trash cans right outside the store. Put it in the trash can. The gloves, take it off, throw it in the trash can. Stop being nasty. See, this is the reason why we're in this mess in the first place, because we got nasty people. We got people who cough, don't cover their mouths. We got people who sneeze, don't cover up. This is the reason why this is proliferating in the first place. Okay? People, you're nasty. Stop being nasty. And then last, store clerks who have an attitude when you ask for a bag. Store clerks who have an attitude when you ask for a bag. Why do you have an attitude? Why do you have an attitude? I got items that I put on the counter, and it used to be back in the day, whereas you automatically you pull out a bag and started to put the items in the bag. Now we have to ask for a bag. And then you have people who feel intimidated in not asking for a bag. I've seen people grab that handful of stuff and carry it out like this. Really? You're not treating me that way. You're not treating me that way. You're going to give me the respect that I deserve when I come and spend money in that particular store. So as I'm getting out my money to pay, I want to see you putting the items in a bag. And if you're not, I will definitely remind you of it. Put my items in a bag. Okay? I'm not going to carry it out out of the store like I just stole something. Put my items in a bag. That's Fant Line Rant. Have a blessed day. Enough said.